Hey guys, welcome back to another custom ROM review for Redmi Note 8. This time we have LineageOS. So this is not really a typical LineageOS. This one is a modded version of LineageOS, which is optimized for this device. And I have been using this ROM few days now. So as you can see here, LineageOS modified Ginkgo, and it is based on Android 16. And the LineageOS version is 23.2. And I did review this base version of the ROM and it did work pretty well. And this one is actually much more optimized, but it doesn't really perform that well. So anyway, I will go through what is good and bad about this ROM. Basically, this ROM is actually pretty much similar to the base variant of the ROM. Nothing new here. And as you know, LineageOS is pretty bare bone. You don't really get much features or customization option here. And as a light version, they removed most of the things from here. So the control panel as usual, as you can see here, nothing new there. In terms of network connectivity, no issue. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, VoLTE, Wi-Fi, everything working well. Hotspot is working and you can share your Wi-Fi data as usual. In the connected device option, you do get Bluetooth, quick share and everything. So as usual, no issue in terms of network connectivity, everything works. In the app section, we don't get any feature here, as you can see. Only option is clone app, but no app lock or anything like that here. Notification, similar things. Sound and vibration, working well, no issue. We do get Dolby Atmos option and few other things, but no per volume control. Modes option is available. Display. So in the display section, we do get adaptive brightness as usual, dark theme, live wallpaper and everything. Double tap to sleep, double tap to work, still working, no issue. In the lock screen section, we do get few things here, but no AOD option. In the wallpaper and style, so lock screen clock, we get only single clock option, but we can change the color and size. That's it. Lock screen shortcut you can change. Lock screen notification and more lock screen setting I have gone through. In the home screen section, we get colors, color contrast icon, so we can change the shade, and themed icon option is also available. So and the themed icon option is also available. Layout, as usual, you do get few layouts option. In terms of wallpaper, we do get stock wallpapers, so all those wallpapers are still available, they did not remove. Storage, so here is the difference we can see. Like usually the Android 16 base ROM takes around 15 to 16 GB of storage. The core alone takes around 9 to 10 GB of storage. But here, as you can see, it is taking only 5 GB of storage. That means they did remove few things from here. Overall, it is taking around 8 to 10 GB of storage, kind of like Android 13 or 14. Battery backup is quite good. I haven't faced any drain or heating issue. We do get charging control as usual, like scheduling, limiting, all those settings are still available. And that's it actually. In the system setting, here still we do get the same features like status bar option, quick pull down, network traffic monitor, system icon, clock position, and few other things like the battery icon style and all those things, gesture, and all sorts of regular things are still available. In terms of security and privacy, still we do get like face unlock and fingerprint unlock, both of them working. Haven't faced any issue. That is still fast and reliable. And you can enroll your face. As Android 16 based ROM, we do get privacy controls, privacy dashboard, private space, advanced protection, and more security and privacy. So extended unlock, theft protection, all these things are still available here. Location is working well and few other things is still available, all sorts of things. So nothing new, as you can see here. They have removed few things from here and there, but there is nothing new. In terms of application, still we do get all the same applications like Dolby Atmos, and as a music player application we get gramophone application here. Calculator is still available, and the camera application is as usual, which is working well. I did try that, so working. And we do get auxiliary lens support, so all the lenses are working. Video recording is also working, so no issue in terms of camera. And unfortunately still we are not getting unlimited storage for Google Photos, and the magic editor is available, so let's try. Usually it doesn't work on LineageOS. As you can see here, it takes time to detect, and if I try to erase, it is working though. And done. So it is working. In terms of phone call, VoLTE, Wi-Fi support is there, but no call recording, video call option or background call recorder option. All those features are not available. In terms of safety net, no safety net. That means bank apps, payment application not going to work. So fix the issue. It will ask me to relog the bootloader. So I did try to fix the issue by installing Magisk. So Magisk I have installed here, and I have installed the safety net fix and everything, but still I have not able to fix the issue. So as you can see here, all the add-ons and everything, but still no safety net features. So bank apps and payment application not going to work. As a basic version of the ROM, so you don't get the circle to search or anything like that here. So those things are not available. In terms of gaming, so I did try Call of Duty as usual setting. As this ROM is actually modified version of the ROM, it should perform better in game, but in my testing, it is one of the worst ROM I have ever tried in terms of gaming. The gaming performance is terrible. If you are a gamer, you should not try this ROM. I think gaming performance can't be worse than this one actually. So big no if you are a gamer. Overall, the ROM is actually pretty usable. I haven't faced any major issue here. Obviously gaming performance is not there, and you are not getting any kind of features here. Overall, as it is a lightweight ROM, it is performing well, like cameras, fast charging and everything doing pretty well here. So if you want to try this ROM, the ROM link will be in the description below. Obviously not for gamer. So that's all about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.